Hi, Upptik. My name is Callahan Coffey, and this is my first interview. I'm here with Francesca Murray, a senior microbiology major at the Albany College of Pharmacy and Health Sciences. Hey, Fran, how's it going?
Hi, I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good. So tell me a little bit about yourself.
So, I am currently in my fourth year at Albany College of Pharmacy. I am majoring in microbiology. I plan to attend a master's program here as well. There's two that I'm looking at. There's a biomedical sciences master program and a molecular biology master's program here, but I'm still trying to decide between the two. But my hope is that after I get my master's, I want to go to medical school and become a doctor. Um, that's at least my professional life. Personally, I have two dogs at home named Knox and Jade. Jade's a Doberman and Knox is a Shepherd Pit Bull mix. And I like to read. I like to go on walks, and yeah, that's about it.
I also love to read, so got that in common.
Nice.
So have you always wanted to be a doctor, and how come?
Yeah, I've always wanted to be a doctor. I've always been interested in medical things since I was a little kid. I There was a show on it's Dr. G, the Medical Examiner. It's an older show that I would watch when I was a kid. Oh God, I can't remember the name, but she would analyze like dead bodies and try to figure out why they died. I watched that all the time when I was a kid, kind of morbid, but it was what I was into. And when my mom had surgery, she had to keep record of the amount of fluid she was outputting. So of course, 5-year-old me demanded to be the one to record that and measure it. So it's kind of always been a part of my life, something I've always been interested in. Me specifically wanting to pursue an MD or becoming a doctor happened probably when I was around 12. And I've just been on that path ever since. So it's just kind of been always there for me.
That's great. That's so good that you know what you want to do. I mean, not everyone does, and
Yeah.
that's not a bad thing. I didn't know what I wanted to do,
No, no,
but
it's not a bad thing.
yeah. So what was the college process like for you?
Oh God. Like, like take the SAT. I took the SAT, but taking like SATs or ACTs and then applying and then trying to figure out which one you really want to go to. Because like the hardest part for me or for other people would be like picking which college you want to go to. Because some people don't know.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
generally knew I wanted to go to Albany College of Pharmacy because they had a microbiology bachelor's program. Because most of the microbiology programs I saw were a master's program, but I wanted to do my bachelor's in that. So it was kind of like, oh, I already sort of knew where I wanted to go from the get-go. Like once I saw the school and saw the programs, I'm like, I think this is where I'm going to be because of the like academic opportunities I would have. And honestly, it's close to home. Well, all the schools I really looked at are close to home, but it's just mainly like it's literally one of the only schools I've seen that have a microbiology bachelor's.
Wow.
The only other school I saw was California, I think,
Mm,
or it's probably some other places, but like it's not all that common, so it helps me stand out a little bit more, I think.
yeah, definitely, for sure. And so what was your first year living at college like?
Oh, it was fun. I'm very lucky because the dorms here, it was originally a senior living home. So each room has its own AC unit and its own bathroom. So me and my
Oh,
roommate
I'm
shared.
jealous.
So two people shared a bathroom and we had our own AC unit so we could control how hot and how cold the room got. But we did have an issue with humidity. Like, I would wake for 2 to 3 weeks, I would wake up with water pooling like on my back and like all
Ooh.
my clothes being really damp. It was not good. So
Mm.
the school gave us a dehumidifier because it honestly got pretty bad. Like my papers were curling and everything was just like damp. But other than that, it wasn't too bad my first year. Like I only had one neighbor. There was no one above me, no one to the left of me, no one across the hall. I just had a neighbor to the right of me, and one of the people living there actually I went to high school with. So
That's
so
nice. Yeah,
it was pretty fun. It was nice. I already knew my one of my neighbors, so it was nice.
cool. And so now you're a senior, so I was wondering, how has
Yes.
your college experience changed from freshman to senior year?
Ooh, it. It would seem like it got more like it gets more difficult. I mean, yes, like going from first year to second year, like going from general chemistry to organic chemistry is a lot harder. But like my third year, it was kind of like same. And then I'm in my fourth year now, and my, I don't have a lot of things to do. Well, I do, but most of my time is going to be spent on my capstone and doing research. I'm in a research lab this year, so I'm signed up for 7 classes, but those 7 classes only equate to 15 credits. So it's honestly not all that much, because most of my time is going to be spent towards research. So like I have a lot of like open blocks in my schedule
That
this
must be
year.
nice.
Yeah, that's a big. Oh, and your first couple of years, your first 2 years, you have a lot of labs. So because I took Gen Bio and Gen Chem, you have lectures and then labs with those. So even though I was taking a 3 credit class, I had 2 classes. One was like an hour and a half, the other one was 3 hours. So
Wow.
it was so it might have been like this less credits, but it was definitely more time spent in class just because I had the labs to do with those as well.
Hmm. So do you have any else do you have anything else that like you are occupying your time with, like a job or a club or something like that?
I'm employed. I work at Albany Medical Center. I'm a
Hmm.
patient care associate in the PACU, the post anesthesia unit, which is a lot of fun. I can't put as much time into working during the school because like most of my time is at school, but I try to
Yeah.
work at least once a week. Like over summer, I work a lot more. But
Hmm.
that's a lot of fun. I like my coworkers. I like the work. It's very fulfilling, even though I'm usually like really tired afterwards.
Yeah. So my last question is, what advice would you give to high school seniors trying to figure out the college process, and then a little bit those who may be interested in medicine, what advice would you give them?
For the college process, don't you can take your time when picking which school you want to go to because there are a ton, and during this time you'll be applying to a ton. Like just try to narrow down the list. Like talk about the pros and cons, like if you want to be close to home or not. Look at the sorry the like any academic scholarships you get or need-based scholarships that you get. Think about like how much return on interest that you might be getting with the school. Um, because just because like say like I could have gone to say Syracuse. I got into
Hmm.
Syracuse. But that's like more of like a name, like Syracuse. People know
Yeah.
Syracuse. Well, but it could be like, oh, I go to Albany College of Pharmacy. They're like, what is that?
Yeah.
But it's return on interest because Syracuse I got only like a little scholarship, and Syracuse
Hmm.
is very expensive, so I
Yeah.
would have spent more money going there. While here I got a lot larger scholarship,
Hmm.
so it was a little cheaper on my part. But at the same time, I'm getting like the same level of education, probably even a little more because my degree is specialized.
Yeah.
Than say in Syracuse, but you don't always have to focus on like the name brand of the
Hmm.
school. Like if there's a school that is cheaper for you to go to and can still accomplish all your goals, go to it.
Yeah.
Like Hudson Valley over here. I know people who went there for 2 years still trying to figure out what they're trying to do, and then they transfer out of that and go to where they want to go. So like don't put too much pressure onto yourself. No one's path is linear. It doesn't really matter if you start out in one college and go to the next. Like if you'll figure out what you want to do, don't put too much pressure on yourself because that's when you start freezing up and like freaking out. I don't
Yeah.
recommend doing that. So like I said, take it slow, think things through. Like you don't have to go on one linear path. Like if you want to go to one school and then change your mind, that's perfectly normal. That's fine. Don't think like if you go to one school, you're stuck at that one school.
Yeah. And then for anyone interested in
Yeah.
medicine, any specific advice for that?
Mm. Get involved with medicine. Like show people that you're involved.
That's great advice. So yeah, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it.
Yes, no
And
problem.
have a great day and thank you for coming.
Yeah, thank you for inviting me. Take care.